The Supra's tires are clearly finished. He used them up, and now he's laying back to cool them down. The battle is decided. No, what? That Supra is burning on Keisuke's neck. Oh!
Keisuke that day was not just scared to death, but scarred just like when he versed Kozo Hoshino. To know how Hideo Minagawa could have been so fast handing Keisuke his arse with a GT car that weighs more than most mountains and had wood tires from a museum, we need to go back in review of another man's technique.
Hideo Minagawa, how is he so fast? Oh!
Keisuke is unloading his outside wheels before swinging the wheel to create a centrifugal inertial force. In simple words, he basically uses his weight to provoke rotation. Yes, I know. We already talked about Keisuke's technique. Let's just go through it again for context. The benefit of the swing is to redirect the inertia of the front end in a centrifugal current. But this also activates his rear wheel steering system most aggressively, so that as he maintains his inside turning steering angle, he is actually putting his fronts and rears in a nuclear mechanical war of who gets to the apex first, shortening the turning circle, gravitating his FD to the apex. Keisuke's RX-7 is tuned to give inside rear wheel steering from both wheels, so that the nuclear mechanical war is equally powerful from both rear wheels. So maintaining front inside steering angle not only keeps the wheels in the war, but keeps the car stable, not sliding mad like my Holden. It's like understeer stabilizing the drift. If you countersteer, you actually freeing the rear wheels to go mad, overtaking the fronts, rotating the car like a spinning top. This is a technique equally lethal to the nuclear one Keisuke uses. Ryoske, on the other hand, is also unloading the outside wheels before swinging the wheel to create the centrifugal inertial force of rotation. But instead of sweeping through the whole corner, from entry to early mid-corner, he is angling his car for the apex until he countersteers to rebound his rear grip and shoot out in a straight line like a bazooka.
Hold on, I thought countersteering only provokes Formula Drift Mania.
Well, yes, in Keisuke's RX-7, not in Ryoske's. Ryoske's rear wheel steering system is designed different from Keisuke's. It rather looks like inside toe, then both wheels in harmony. Countersteering that makes Keisuke's FD spin like a maniac actually stabilizes Ryoske's FC, getting it gripped up to put the power down. The outside rear wheel does the rear wheel steering job, while the inside rear wheel, pointing inward, helps pivot the car early around a sharper apex on rotation inducing. Ryo's rear anti-roll bar is also much softer than Keisuke's, because Ryoske is a more geometrically clinical driver who just wants an early pivoting machine that he can handle to have the grip of a GTR. But Hideo is driving a car with no rear wheel steering. It weighs about 1.6 tons, and it has over 500 horsepower. How is he handling this mother and father of a bastard on the mountain? Well, it's a little crazy, because Hideo has clearly found a way to bend physics to his will, mimicking the trump card of the RX-7. Entering a corner, Hideo also unloads the outside wheels before swinging in so efficiently. The inertial force of the heavy front-mounted twin-turbode inline 6 engine is not counteracting the tires, but going in the direction the tires are trying to rotate the car, eliminating a lot of stress. The torque level of the centrifugal current is extremely high, while the slip angle is low. For tight, slow corners, he kicks out on swing, still at a low enough angle for just the inside toe of the outside wheel to do the job of Ryoske's FC's rear wheel steering system, making the engine feeling near weightless while being more economical with slip angle, rotating early and shooting out the corner in a straight line like a bazooka. You can see the weight is all equally loaded on the outside wheels, and there is a momentous rotation of inertia, not pulling the car to go in a straight line, but rather to rotate. And notice that his differential tune is not loose razor rotation, sensitive like the Takahashi brothers' RX-7s and Shinji's 86. By the very determined, fast, snappy grip rebound we see in mid-corner, and when he sustains a drift, we see that he has a very tight differential, which seems backwards. But this is what Hideo is all about. Give me a GT car with AC and music that weighs more than most mountains. No pit stop for new hards, give me old softs, tight diff, and I show you how to drive. Hideo Minagawa lost the battle to Keisuke in the end, saving himself from fighting a second battle he knew would be near impossible on those tires. But by his own sheer spirit of determination, he somehow found extra rubber painted on his wheels that he used to trump Keisuke's speed, getting close enough to literally breathe the ice-cold, lethal breath of nitrogen down his neck to scar him. When he was about to start running on his rims, he made sure to show Keisuke who is boss before letting him win. He was a real monster Keisuke was scared of. So there is only one name I can give Hideo. That is Max Verstappen, showing Keisuke up in an inferior car with such a cold fighting spirit, with his driving equaling the lethality of liquid nitrogen.
This is a lion, petrol heads. I was right that time about the Simpsons. Max Verstappen was in Initial D. George Russell was responsible for 9/11. And we have all been lied to. I have it printed out.
I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me. Getting older now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, we share this with me. 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. For the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. His hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me.